Showbread table, as I said, I said in this way. I said, this is, firstly, in page 37, I said, the Showbread table is one of the most attractive picture. Actually, I keep on repeating it. It is most attractive. It is what? It is, I think I have a different word. Most moving, most effective, most graceful, most merciful, because it is. Why? You outside you see, it's just, hey, the table. Can you firstly show the ugliness of the classics? Oh, I mean, if you don't have it, it's over here. Oh, over there. This is from what? From our ESV study Bible. What is ESV? English Standard Version. Oh, English Standard Version? Brother, I mean, the whole thing is off. There's not one thing's not off. Only, but if this is one, this can be two, because the dimension be different, right? This 1/2 definitely off, because nobody likes to have a table that low. Only the spiritual man knows. It got to be 1/2. If it's higher than that, none of us make it. You have your 1/2. One eyebrow, elbow. Cubit, 1 cubit. You have 1 cubit, your 1 cubit and a half. I have my 1 cubit and a half. Your 1 cubit and a half is that high because you've been saved 30 years. Another brother, 1 cubit and a half, is that high because he's saved 60 years. Another brother, 1 cubit and a half, is that high because he's only 6 months. Another brother is that high because he saved 60 years but never grow. Am I right? You do see somebody when they tell you, brother, let me tell you, I believe in Jesus for 60 years. I mean, it's just about fainted. So, well, what a waste of life you are. I think Lord make a mistake, save you too early. You better get saved before you die. You'll have much happier life. Because you are just a hopeless, helpless, I don't know what to do. The case is to save the case or to heal the case is a mission impossible. No way you can do it. There are many 1/2. What is 1/2? It means endless growth, right? No matter how much you grow, no matter how much you develop, no matter how mature you are, you're still 1/2. So the table is very, very interesting. Why the height is so low? Even this one, I think is more than 1/2 cubit. So you can consider the Lord provided the showbread table, and so low. You know why? So that even baby can grab some bread and eat it. Everybody can enjoy it. He's ready to make himself a life supply to all. But remember, this table are only for the serving ones. It's not for everybody. Only for those who desire to serve. But with all kind of 1/2. This one is what we said, The top is flat. We say, how about the bread fall on the ground? Well, then let the dog eat it. Right? Didn't the Lord say so? Did you say that? Yeah. So anyway, God is protect himself. And then you have a desk. You have the table. This is a part of the table. And then you have a frame. This morning I made a mistake. I told you this frame should be wood. Still, I think it should be covered with gold. Because it's still part of the table. So it should be covered with gold, then with double layers of gold. And there's something very interesting. The Bible wouldn't say that how How wide? He said, a hand width, huh? He said, the Bible has not say a word about how wide this is. It's hard to believe. I mean, you build a table, right? You should have something saying how wide this should be. This is part of the table. It didn't say. Am I right? Hey.
For the molding?
Yeah.
Or for the crown? Crown
No,
has no dimension.
Yeah, there's no dimension. No, even the molding. Molding, no. The second part, the bar has dimension, a hand width.
Yeah, that's right. The frame is a handbreadth.
Yeah, the frame. This doesn't.
No, it doesn't say how thin it is.
No.
You know why? Moses sleep. When God speak, he sleep. Wake up. That particular sentence he lost. Brother, that really bothered me. It bothered me. Everything you are so clear. Even you purposely make it unclear for us to be clear. I tell you, if it was very clear like this, I wouldn't read it that much. Everything's clear, but he never see how wide this is. But he see how wide this is. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Do you understand why?
No.
I tell you, I only point one side. Right? So God says, I'm going to give you bread. Enjoy the showbread. Now, you got to be the frame, the board, right? To be put on top. So, let me get you. You're 17, right? Come on. Suppose here's a table. You need to put into that frame how wide that piece of frame should be.
Guessing?
Yeah, just guessing.
Like on top?
No. It's here. This is how wide you think it should be. Why did you say, my hand's wide, right? Didn't the Bible say? As wide as your hand? That means how much you can get. How much you can follow. If your hand is so small, you can only get a little, right? If your hand is very big, you can get a lot. And God was so, come on. How wide is your hand? Just here's good enough. Okay. You've come to this. You think your hand is that wide? Right? This is this. You know what? However your hand is wide, God says, I'll make the top match it. That's why I never tell you how wide it is.
Amen.
It's all in experience. It's not a structure. It's a spiritual thing. And tell you, I always bless you according to exactly how much you have. You have this much, I give you this much. A little one, just thank you. Oh, sister, 18. Come on. I like her. Today my daughter says, are you making fun of these Australian sisters? I said, I didn't. I heard you are saying that 18. Oh, just enjoyed it. I like you. You think I'm joking? I'm making fun of you. You know, brother, do you think I'm making fun of her? I just enjoy her presence. Come on.
Yes.
How wide is you?
I have small hands.
Oh, okay. No. Not go with real hand. With real spiritual hands. This wide. Am I right? Yeah. Then God says, you're that height, I'm that height. Brother, thank you all. I can tell you, I'm very touched by this. God never do anything beyond our ability, beyond our capability, beyond our receiving ability, beyond our operation ability. I'm very happy a young sister can come. How wide is that? It's just like this. Another elder come, how white is that? It's just like this. And God will say, it doesn't matter how white that is. I will match from my part exactly the same width you have. Now I show you. Here's one. Here's one, right? This is how white you are. So God matches the same. So you have a crown. Grow up. And God has grace coming down. Do you get it? So they join. And you are like this. You're like this. And God is like this. So you have something like that. Do you get my point? And God will also have something like that. God is so good. So nice. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter how you are. It doesn't matter how mature you are. God will say, I will always meet your need exactly at what you need. Amen. Oh, brother, I can't believe it. When I read the measurement, and I cannot find this part, how wide this should be. I cannot find this. I was very puzzled why the Bible is so detailed. Everything recorded. But for some reason, the Bible, the writer, ignored this part. Why he ignored? Somewhat I begin to understand. Because he has to ignore. If you put a standard there, I am that high. None of us able to take anything. We all will die before we reach it. Do you get my point or not? He will say, no. How high, what is the width of this one is based on what is width of your eating ability, spiritual taking ability, operation ability. How wide is that? Based on how wide you are. If you are so wide, so grand, you are really a spiritual man, God says, I'll open the window of the heavens. I'll pour out all the riches upon you because you are so rich. But if you're just a baby, Lord Jesus, thank you for cleanse me with your blood. You know how the Lord answered? Yes, I'm very happy. I cleanse you with my blood. Because that's all what you got. You only have that little. Now do you understand the hand right now, right? Now you understand why this is not here now. God didn't say how they should be. Because how wide they should be is decided by how wide you are. How wide you are, that will define how wide they shall be. Brother, what's your name? Mike. Aren't you impressed? Amen. Aren't you? Actually, I'm very sober. When I come to this part, I'm very sober. I said, Lord, I can't believe you care for us in this way. You care for us so much, to such extent. You come to us exactly as where we can afford to take. You give us more, we can't handle it. You give us less, we will be hungry. You give us exactly the amount of Christ according to the measure we have before God. Amen. If our measure is high, God's provision is high. If our measure is low, is narrow, then God's provision also is limited. Why? God says, I will not force you. I will meet you. I will not push you. I will meet you. I will not do something to shock you. I will meet you. How much you love me, that much I will bless you. How much you consecrate yourself, that much I'll bless you. How much you give yourself to me, that much I'll give you. How much you live in my presence, then how much, that much I will give you my presence. Amen. Wow, this is so very impressive. Do you get my point or not? You look at the whole thing, you'll say, oh God, I can't believe it.